Baseball coming up from Minute Maid Park. Lot to celebrate last night as the Astros squared this three-game series at a game apiece. The Astros have now won 3 of their last 4 extra inning games. It took extra innings last night. The Astros won it on Jeremy Pena's walk-off base hit. The Astros looking for their 23rd victory of the season and a chance to finish the longest homestand of the year on a positive note as the Astros and Angels with first pitch coming up in just a little while. Alongside Jeff Blum, Kevin Eschenfelder back with you. TK, one more day off for him before the Astros head out on the road, and so far, so very good. Astros needed a big homestand, and they got it.
They did. This is that pocket where you're talking about finally playing some teams that have that sub-500 record you're supposed to go out there and beat. We know that they are better than these teams on paper. It's just a matter of going out there and proving it. They did against the A's. They won the series against the Milwaukee Brewers, and winning that game yesterday, you have the rubber game today to win the series, and that's what it's all about. You win series throughout the rest of the season, you're going to find yourself in contention.
Yeah, get that series win today, then you head on to Oakland for a 3-game set against the A's, a team that you swept in a 4-game series already this past week. A big reason for that and all of the success here on this homestand. Nobody's swinging a hotter bat than Kyle Tucker.
No, he's been pretty much unbelievable. He's got 3 stolen bases mixed in there, so he's been doing damage on the base paths as well. He is taking his walks when he can get them, but that high on-base percentage with that slugging percentage is why the OPS is at 1483 during the 9 games on this homestand. Another multi-home run game yesterday.
Well, Astros yesterday walking it off and doing it with this guy, Jeremy Pena. Walking it off for the 2nd time in his career against the Halos. Back with more. The finale of the 3-game series coming up.
He did that on purpose.
The National League Rookie of the Year is Corbin Carroll.
This dude is an absolute beast.
He's got every tool. He's got the power tool.
Carroll has hit another one.
Runs like the wind.
There goes Corbin. Go, Corbin, go.
He plays D.
Oh, he's got it. His signature play, that sliding grab.
Pound for pound, maybe the strongest player in the league.
It's been an incredible ride.
It is here, ladies and gentlemen. The boys of summer are back.
Got a feeling so good, so good, so good.
Baseball is just seconds away.
And a high fly ball to deep right field.
There's something to talk about 24/7. How did that one feel?
Got a feeling so good.
Christopher Russo is the Mad Dog.
Things are shaping up as far as 2024 is concerned.
And the only thing he loves more than baseball is talking about it.
It's a fun time of the year.
Watch High Heat on MLB Network.
homestand, and it was a big swing, a big win, of course, for a team that's trying to put him together right now. But Pena, what a year he's had. last night in that situation saying just trying to keep it simple, which is what he's been saying all season long. But of course, infield in, he was just trying to put something in the outfield knowing Kyle Tucker was on third with that speed. Like I said, he's been saying that simple approach for him has worked all season long. There's been so much improvement across the board with his stats. He's looked great up there. So much work in the offseason trying to change things. He wanted different results, and we're seeing him so far. I'm going to bring in Jeff Blum, who will be on the call to break down that last at-bat yesterday. Blummer, why was he ready in that situation?
Thanks, Julian. He was ready for a lot of the reasons that you just put on the screen and spoke to. The fact that he's not chasing out of the zone, he is limiting that chase on the breaking ball. So a lot of these pitchers are realizing if he's not going to go outside the zone, they've got to come to him. And he started to get some pitches in the zone last night. He was in a position to win that ball game, and he's a guy that likes to be on the big stage. But they tried to beat him with fastballs up. Now, I've got an issue with some of the pitch selection, throwing fastballs up in the zone. Not to mention Jeremy hitting .359 against fastballs this season. But you have the infield drawn in with the man at third base less than 2. He gets on top of a fastball, drives it to the outfield, does exactly what you're supposed to do, and he is the hero yet again. Jeremy Pena walking him off last night.
He's been great, but Blummer, what is he doing, and what he's doing for the guys around him in that lineup?
He's moved into a great spot. Joe Espada talked about maybe being a little patient and moving him up in that lineup and keeping him comfortable. But I think the way that Jeremy Pena has simplified the swing in spring training, attacking pitches in the zone, has made him an asset. When you're getting that many hits and leading the American League in hitting, you might want to put him up there in a situation where he's going to have more guys on base to be able to have an impact. And that's exactly what Jeremy is, an impact player.
Good stuff from JP, good stuff from you. We'll see you in just a second. Everyone needs to stay right there. We're getting closer to first pitch here where Hunter Brown will be on the mound. It's his turn to lead the Astros to another.
From the day's first pitch to the night's final out, MLB Network sets the stage.
Firm, helping injured Texans. Welcome to afternoon baseball here on Space City Home Network. As Hunter Brown getting the start in the 10th of a 10-game homestand as the Astros and Angels wrapping up this series.
There you're checking out Hunter's numbers on the season. 9 games he's pitched in, 8 of those starts. He had a relief appearance in his hometown of Detroit, Michigan, and pitched extremely well. Continually trying to work those numbers down, but he has been very good in the last couple of outings. He's kind of getting back to who Hunter Brown was when we first saw him burst onto the scene with that high-octane fastball.
Oh, very similar looking lineup For Ron Washington, Shonwell will lead it off, followed by Rengifo and Taylor Ward. Willie Calhoun will bat cleanup, followed by Joe Adell, Matt Theis, Zach Neto. Mickey Moniak makes his first start of the series, and Karen Paris will bat ninth for the Angels. And Hunter Brown in there for strike one. Angels winning the opener of the three-game series on Monday night. Astros bouncing back last night. 1 ball and 1 strike. Shonwell, a 3-hit game yesterday, had a 3-run home run in the opener of this 3-game series. It's 2-1.
I'd like to have that pitch. Yep. MD Anderson strike zone is going to show you that cutter at the bottom of the zone. Grabbed a little bit of it. Caratini trying to dress it up.
Two and two. Well, Angels had been very aggressive early in the count so far in this series, but Shonwell patient here with 2 ball and 2 strike count. Hit the left field. Coming over is Mauricio Dubon, and he'll make the catch in fair territory, and there's 1 away. For the first time in this series, the Astros retire Nolan Shonwell in the first inning.
StatCast 3D powered by Google Cloud is going to show you that pitch arsenal overall this season against right-handers for Hunter Brown. Fastball, slider, knuckle curve. You just saw a cutter mixed in there. He'll two-seam it every once in a while as well. Average 294, and that slider getting hit at 455. Against lefties, a lot of four-seam fastballs, that splitter, the occasional cutter and curve mixed in there. I would imagine he's going to be aggressive with that fastball. He's actually jumped that rate almost 7% in this month of May compared to April.
Well, missed away to Luis Rengifo. Rengifo had a 2-run home run in the first inning yesterday. These two teams have combined for 27 runs and 12 home runs through the first 2 games of this series.
Good pitch right there. Yep. You get that kind of action on the splitter throughout the course of the day. That might become a pitch against some of these left-handed hitters.
1-4 with a 7.71 ERA. Hunter Brown trying to work that ERA down ever since the awful start he had against the Kansas City Royals. That one in the dirt. It's 2-2. Joe Espada, who will join us coming up in the second inning, talked about Hunter Brown and competitive pitches when he's ahead in the count. Something that he like to see more of and better execution of as well. There's a swing and a miss. Rengifo goes down, and there's 2 away.
Got him with a split. Another good pitch in a good location, just changing speeds. Had Rengifo out in front on our Mattress Firm Supermo. Good visual on that action of the pitch.
Astros defense presented by Xfinity. Myers in center, Tucker in right, Dubon in left, Pena and Altuve the middle infield. Alex Bregman, John Singleton on the corners. It is Victor Caratini getting the start behind the plate, catching Hunter Brown. Works ahead to Taylor Ward. No balls and 2 strikes. Ward walked a couple of times yesterday, had a couple of hits in the opener, including a sacrifice fly and an RBI. God,
that was a violent block.
Caratini for no one on.
I'm not sure who assaulted who on that. Kept it in front, though. That 2-strike count, keep it in the vicinity so if the guy swings, you can make a play. But that was a full body block.
One ball and 2 strikes. It goes 2-2.
Along with that uptick in fastball usage, it's also the location where he's been using that fastball to right-handed hitters as well. Hunter Brown really making it his intention to try and get that fastball inside to right-handed hitters.
2-2 pitch to center field. Going back on it, Jake Myers. Playable, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 inning for Hunter Brown to get it started in the finale of the 3-game series.
Christopher Russo is the Mad Dog.
Things are shaping up as far as 2024 is concerned.
And the only thing he loves more than baseball is talking about it.
It's a fun time of the year.
Watch High Heat on MLB Network.
This is your captain speaking. We'd like to welcome you on board MLB The Show 24. It's a good one. Where gamers can play as their favorite baseball teams, create custom players, and even relive history with some of baseball's greatest legends. Now, we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Can I play? Rated E for everyone.
Superstar center fielder Julio Rodriguez.
I think he's one of the faces of the game.
This kid is special beyond words. Julio Rodriguez, listen, at the end of the day, this guy's a superstar.
Impossibly! Oh, what a play by Julio Rodriguez!
What a life! This is the man right here.
I feel like we'll bring a spot to compete.
Another historic chapter!
The Astros starting lineup is presented by AAA Texas as Jose Altuve, Kyle Tucker, and Yordan Alvarez, the top 3 in that order. Bregman, Pena, and Singleton. The middle third, John Singleton with a big fly last night. Jake Myers, standing home stand over 300 for the batting average for the season. Mauricio Dubon and Victor Caratini will bat 9th today for the Astros, and that is the lineup that will face Tyler Anderson.
Veteran left-hander off to a pretty good start this season through 9 starts with a 2.72 ERA. He's got some big numbers against the Astros. In those 9 starts, he has allowed 7 home runs.
Altuve leads it off. Jose with that 837 OPS. Takes outside, it's 2 balls and no strikes. Top 4 in the order for the Astros have huge numbers in their careers against Tyler Anderson. Got that outside corner. Not a guy that's going to overpower you, that's for sure.
No, he's going to, I was just going to say, he's going to need those edges. Home plate umpire tonight is Edwin Jimenez, giving that outside corner, but that's where he's going to have to live, is on the edges. Because anything out over the plate, like you said, the Astros have taken advantage of it in the past, and you would assume they'd still be able to take advantage of it here.
Jose 5 for 13 in his career against Tyler Anderson. On the ground. Neto scoops and throws, and there's 1 away.
What's on Tap is presented by Art Car IPA. Talking about Tyler Anderson and some of those big numbers. His career, the career versus Tyler Anderson, they have 28 earned runs at OPS almost at 1,000 in 34 1/3 innings. Tucker hitting a modest 779, I believe, as a batting average against Tyler Anderson.
Yeah, 7 for 9 with a home run and 6 runs batted in. One on the ground. Anderson will get over, and there's the 3-1 put out. Quickly 2 outs in the first inning. Those numbers speak for themselves. Top 4 in the Astros order today. Coming into this game, a combined 19 for 39 with 5 home runs in their career against Tyler Anderson. There is some damage in there as well. Yordan Alvarez squaring up some baseballs last night. Yordan with the solo home run in the first inning as he and Kyle Tucker went back-to-back. Also had a single in the third. 2-hit game for Yordan Alvarez. back-to-back two-hit games for Jordan. We'll take strike one.
Jordan's got to hustle into the plate. He wasn't ready for Tucker to swing that first pitch.
So Tyler Anderson using the pitch count.
Got it tucked up underneath that left bicep.
Jordan hits this one towards the gap, but it's going to stay up, and it's missed. Taylor Ward couldn't make the play, reached up for it and went right over the top of his glove.
I thought he had it.
I did too, but I think that ball had some slice on it.
No, it had some too close to the Crawford box on it is what it had. Fastball up, good swing by Jordan. Pulling those hands through nicely and barreling it up. Almost twisted it towards that wall, but my impression is that Taylor Ward just got a little wall shy right there.
Well, the Astros will take it. And Jordan Alvarez ruled a double. So he is at second base with a two-out double here in the first inning. Alex Bregman takes strike one. Alex got off to a great start on this homestand. Going to finish strong here today. With Jordan in scoring position. Bregman puts a charge into that one, but a line drive this time. Taylor Ward able to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So the Astros get a double, but leave a man after one. We're scoreless.
If we weren't proud of the craftsmanship and level of detail that go into every pair of Warby Parker glasses, well, we probably wouldn't show you how they're made, including this part, which is our favorite. Wow. And this is also great. Each pair comes standard with lenses that are scratch resistant, anti-reflective, and UV protective. Try 5 pairs for free at warbyparker.com.
Hey, I'm Ray's procrastination. You know, he'd want to take care of stuff, especially around the house. And I'm like, nice try, man. But then he started using Thumbtack. And now he's got planning tools to make it easy to get projects done. Even easier than not doing anything at all. Totally harsh, man.
Procrastination doesn't live here. You do. Take care of your home with Thumbtack. Download the app today.
With the Game Time app, I paid 60% less than this guy.
What?
And it's not just sports tickets. It's also concerts. Performances, too!
Oh, come on!
Download Game Time. Last-minute tickets, lowest price, guaranteed.
What is the dumbest thing you've ever wasted money on?
I was paying for 2 Netflix accounts over like 3 years.
How'd you figure that out?
I saw an app that shows you all the monthly subscriptions you have and how much you're paying.
What is
Astros manager Joe Espada. Joe, we appreciate you spending a little time with us. This homestand, man, you needed a good homestand, and so far so very good. This is it's been a really welcome homestand for this team.
Yeah, and we needed it, and he's not over yet. Hunter Brown looks really good here in that first inning, establishing his fastball. So let's finish this homestand with a W.
Speaking of having a good homestand and hopefully winning this last series of it, how important is tomorrow?
You know what, Blummer, it's as important as winning today. These guys they need rest, man. They've been grinding here for the last 2 weeks, and it's been a long stretch trying to get to 500. These guys giving everything they got. It's been all hands on deck, effort, attitude. It's been wonderful, but we need a little off day tomorrow.
We all know what kind of grind it has been, but a bullpen could use a starting pitcher to go out there and give you a really good start here today, right?
Yeah, it would be phenomenal if Hunter can do that for us. And you know what, he looks pretty good so far. But we need him to step up. He knows the importance of this start it is for our club. So let's just root here for him, man.
You spoke about him using that fastball more, and it feels like in the month of May, he's ramped it up and been more effective. Why is that?
You know what? It's a tough pitch to hit, especially when he controls it and commands it and put it in different locations in the strike zone. When he does that, he's a very effective pitcher. And when he's ahead in the count, he could also use that fastball in a competitive way, somewhere where the pitch is close enough to get chases, but we're not, having guys, just laying off of it once he leaves the hand, right? You want it to be close enough where they see something they can reach, and and he's got enough power in that fastball that they will swing and miss or swing right under it.
I know you talked about that before the game today, about competitive pitches ahead in the count for Hunter Brown and just how important that is. That's something obviously that they have worked on and during his bullpen sessions, things like that, his game plan going in.
Yeah, 100%. The key is for him to pitch ahead, just like that.
Man, that was beautiful.
Just throw fastballs, competitive fastballs early. That one has a little run in the hands. Because the hitters know that his stuff is plus, and it's hard to get behind the count when you got a pitcher who's got such great stuff. So if he's ahead in the count, just stay on it. Control the at bat. That's what we tell Hunter all the time. Control the at bat. Don't let the hitter control the at bat.
All right, enough about pitching. Your offense has been scoring a ton of runs in this homestand. They've been electric. We're going to talk about one particular guy, but how great is it to have the center of your infield defense be as good defensively as they are offensively?
It's very important for any winning club to be, to have the middle of your field to be strong, especially defensively. Altuve and Pena, the more they play with one another, this is year 3 for Jeremy, the more they get used to one another, the more they know what's their strength and weaknesses. Their communication is much better. They're feeding information from one another, both on the defensive side and offensive side. And I think that's something that's really helped Jeremy, how he's able to use Altuve's experience to help him on both sides of the ball.
You've got the best seat in the house. How fun has it been to watch that guy in right field?
Incredible, guys. It's I don't have any words to say. Every time he comes to the plate, he's got an opportunity to do something special. He's doing something special every time he shows up to the ballpark. He's that good of a hitter. He's that good of a player, and I'm happy for him because I've seen his development for the last 6-7 years, and he's turned into one of the best players in the league.
He really has. It's amazing to watch, as good as he is, continue to develop. And you've got a pretty good outfield, too. Is Jake Myers been a surprise, or is this something you guys have expected?
Yeah, we expected this from Jake. We know he's been in there all along. It's just a matter of, giving him time, giving him confidence, showing our support and trust that he can be the player that we all know that he can be. And he's showing his strength offensively, power, laying off some tough pitches. That's going to be important for him to sustain the success he's having. He's just going to understand that pitchers are going to start pitching him tough. He's just going to have to make some good decisions at the plate.
Got to get those guys out in the bullpen a little bit of love too, Joe. But I mean, the fact that it seems like it's a mentality of whatever you need, whatever it takes for help us win baseball games right now.
Yes, and it's they've been remarkable. Guys in the middle to the back end, they know that we've been short here for the last week, and they understand the situation that we're in, and they're posting. They understand that it's important for us to be smart about the workload that we do prior to the game, and I just can't speak highly enough of the work these guys have done.
Yeah, and just to continue to explain what Joe is talking about, losing Ronel Blanco in that 10-game suspension, you can't replace him on the roster.
Correct, and we've had Hunter, and during those stretches when we had Blanco in the pen to provide some coverage. And we haven't been able to do that because we've asked of Hunter and Spencer to start games. So we've been short.
So Ronel Blanco will be back on Sunday in Oakland, right?
Correct.
First base runner of the game is Matt Thaiss, draws the walk.
Hey, Joe, your first baseman. I mean, I'm going to just hound this offense. We could basically go guy by guy out there and talk about how good they've been. But I've been really impressed with John Singleton playing every day. Consistent at the plate.
Yeah, you know what? We all knew how John he's wow, that's nasty. Yeah. How good John has been in years prior to this when it comes to strike zone discipline, swing decisions. He just needed an opportunity, and he's got an opportunity right now, and he has made the best of this opportunity, and I'm happy for him. You know, this guy, he's been through a lot, and you know the work he's done. You know, I'm proud of the person he's become, the ball player that he's turned into, and you know he's been a big force to our offense.
Hey, Joe, we really do appreciate you coming on with us, man. Thank you very much.
You're
welcome,
Joe.
guys.
Good luck.
Okay, thank you.
Joe Espada joining us here. Two balls and one strike to Zach Neto.
Man, that fastball is just boring into the right-handed hitters, isn't it?
Ask Joe Adell's baseball bat.
Gosh. And his thigh, he fouled one up his thigh. Now he's got that two-seamer working to Zach Neto, and he can't get to it either. He's beating guys up.
So Matt Thaiss at first base runner as he drew a two-out walk. Hunter Brown trying to end it right here. Zach Neto will call timeout. It's been, if you've noticed, Hunter Brown. Yeah, we've seen this throughout this series with Edwin Jimenez pointing at his eyes, saying you got to wait until Zach Neto is looking out. But I think they're just trying to throw off a little bit of the timing right now, or the rhythm that Hunter Brown has got going on. It's a pretty brisk pace that he has worked at. There goes the runner. This one hit on the ground. Bregman is there, and he'll throw across, and that'll retire the side. Inning and a half in the books. We're scoreless.
We have food at home. Now means something deliciously easy with Home Chef. With our quick, energizing breakfast options to enjoy on the go, tasty lunches ready in minutes to help you power through the day, and easy prep, no mess dinners for busy weeknights. Your favorite place to grab a bite is right at home. Get breakfast, lunch, and dinner delivered to your door by Home Chef. And don't forget dessert. Order now and get 18 free meals and free shipping, plus free dessert for life.
This is Tonal. Strength training powered by AI. So while you get stronger, Tonal gets smarter. Every rep analyzed. Your workout optimized. This is personal. This is Tonal.
Through HIMSS, hundreds of thousands of men have gotten help for their ED. That's a lot more confidence for you and satisfaction for your partner. At HIMSS.com, you can connect with a licensed medical provider who can personalize treatment from a range of options for as little as $2 a dose. If prescribed, treatment ships right to you. The process is 100% online and 100% discreet. Treat ED with doctor-trusted medication. Get started today at HIMSS.com.
Basketball fans from all over the United States have won over $1 billion. Visit UnderdogFantasy.com and sign up with promo code POSTER to claim your player special and deposit offer. Underdog Fantasy, calling all dogs.
Now time to take a look at our Chevy Stroh poll. As the Astros 12 days ago were 12 games under 500, so we want to know which aspect of the Astros' Maid turnaround will be the biggest key to continued success? Would it be that middle relief, which has been big? Back into that bullpen when you talk about Abreu, Presley, and Hader. First base production. We saw the big fly last night from John Singleton. Or Jake Myers continuing to swing that hot bat along with the rest of the outfield. Now, Jeremy Pena, who had the game winner last night, leads it off in the second inning. Tyler Anderson with that changeup, which has been probably his best pitch this season. And Tyler Anderson has had a good year. 34-year-old from Las Vegas. In his 9th major league season, he's got off to a great start. This is down and in. It's 2 balls and a strike. He's pitched into the 7th inning in 6 of his 9 starts so far. Jeremy Pena. Rengifo dropped it. He'll throw and still gets his man.
Here's the AT&T Fiber fast pitch. Got John Singleton coming to the plate. How about lowest chase rate of players with 5+ home runs that are active right now? John Singleton at 22.3 is on that list. Kyle Tucker at the top at 19.3. So not chasing, taking their walks when they can, and hitting the ball hard when it's in the zone. That's the idea. John Singleton up there with some of the best in the game right now.
John Singleton hit the batter's eye hard last night. He 5th home run of the season.
He bat
center
flipped
field.
The center field bomb. That was impressive. Normally you hit a ball to center field in a lot of ballparks, including Minute Maid Park, where you're kind of like, I got it good, but I don't know if it's going to go. John dropped the bat as if he pummeled that, and he did.
1-1 pitch. This is the cutter. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty good cutter away from John. Took a big swing.
Strike 3 call. Went with the cutter away and then the cutter in. And there's 2 away. First strikeout for Tyler Anderson. Well, Jake Myers. A good homestand for him as well. Jake takes strike 1. Edwin Jimenez calling the balls and strikes. Rob Drake at first, John Lipka at second, and James Hoy at third base. Myers up the middle, but Harris is there and he'll throw him out. That'll retire the side through 2. We're scoreless.
Want to put your baseball skills to the test? Then get ready to show your stuff with MLB Pitch, Hit, and Run. The official youth skills competition of Major League Baseball. Sign up for free for a chance to play your way to the Pitch, Hit, and Run finals at the 2024 World Series. Visit pitchhitrun.com today.
Superstar center fielder Julio Rodriguez. I think he's one of the faces of the game.
This kid is special beyond words. Julio Rodriguez, listen, at the end of the day, guy's a superstar.
Impossibly! Oh, what a play by Julio Rodriguez! What a life!
This is the man right here.
I feel like we were pretty good spots to compete.
Another historic chapter!
Christopher Russo is the Mad Dog.
Things are shaping up as far as 2024 is concerned.
And the only thing he loves more than baseball is talking about it.
It's a fun time of the year.
Watch High Heat on MLB Network.
The T-Mobile coverage cam. This is defensive highlights. We've seen a lot of them on this homestand, especially here recently in this series alone. Some great plays. Welcome back, Chas McCormick, coming back, getting tested early. And we've heard it from the guys, too, talking about how proud they are. They take a lot of pride in this anyway, but they wanted to play better ball all around. And you've seen it here. Jeremy Pena was talking about Kyle Tucker and how he rakes, but he also quickly followed up with the fact that he plays great defense, and he did last night as well. So Joe Espada's been preaching that. They've been putting complete games together, guys.
Up and down the lineup, and now looking to get a big start today from Hunter Brown. Hunter making his 40th start of his career, facing Mickey Moniak to lead off in the 3rd inning. Moniak's first at bat of the series, and takes a strike. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-2. It's been an aggressive Hunter Brown in what we have seen so far these first couple of innings. Moniak to center field. Jake Myers. And there's one out. Well, with Hunter Brown, best outing that he has had this season while he's a starting pitcher, it was in relief in Detroit when he came in and gave you 5 strong innings. Friday against Milwaukee went 5 innings, and that one kind of got sideways in a hurry. In that 5th inning, gave up those 4 runs, couple of home runs. But 5 innings, 4 runs on 5 hits. This is inside. Kyron Paris. Paris got to start on Monday in the opener of this series. Went 0 for 4. Second round pick in 2019. He called earlier this month. 1 ball and 1 strike. 94-mile-an-hour fastball.
I like it. He's moving guys around in that right-handed batter's box, isn't he?
Nobody seems real comfortable right now. Moving feet, breaking bats. A lot of run right now on that fastball. Working to the 9-hole hitter here with 1 out in the 3rd inning. It's 3-1. Caratini coming out from behind the dish. Couple of words for his starting pitcher, Hunter Brown. Angels are 19-30. The Astros 5 games under 500 at 22-27. Ball 4.
Just overcorrected. Wasn't able to find that inner third against Paris. And guess what? The 9-hole hitter walked. Get Astros updates and offers on your phone. Receive exclusive Astros news, pre-sales, content, and more by signing up for Astros text messages. Text Astros to 26099 to join today.
Well, Shawnuel flying out to start this game. Paris at first base, and that one will be hit into right field. Paris will turn the corner. He'll head for third. And another hit for Nolan Shawnuel. That is his 6th hit of the series. Now runners at the corners with 1 out.
The Astros pitching getting him locked in.
Had a 3-hit day yesterday. He's already got a 4-hit game already this season.
Well, he can hit the off speed. He hits change-ups and splits that hang up out over the plate. Got a change-up from Framber Valdez and made a deposit in the right field seats. Kind of the beginning of that spiraling out of control for Framber. And right here, that was a split up in the zone, but he was able to stay back on it, just get past John Singleton, who was holding on Paris at first base.
And now a word from the Texas Department of Transportation.
Wearing a seatbelt in a pickup increases your chances of surviving a serious crash by 60%. Click it or ticket.
Well, this is a test for Hunter Brown, because that's another thing Joe Espada talked about, is his ability to kind of get back into things after he gives up a hit here or a hit there, a play that's not made, whatever the case may be, to get right back into it and limit damage. He's facing a tough customer here in Luis Rengifo.
Well, I like the fact that Alex Bregman got in on the action. A little veteran presence at the mound. We've seen that in the past. It's been effective.
There's at first and third. Ball on the ground. Altuve will throw home, and he got him. Wow.
That is an amazing play. Not hit hard enough to turn 2, but Altuve made the decision himself and gunned Paris down at home plate.
Altuve never hesitated.
Caratini was ready for it, too.
And they're going to review this. This is going to be looked at again. Edwin Jimenez, the home plate umpire, made the call.
Los Angeles is challenging the blocking of the plate and the call of out.
Here's that play from behind home plate. A good angle, see the entire thing. He's in great position. That is textbook as far as getting in front of the plate. That left foot at the front edge opens the outside to the base runner. So technically that is a lane. It's the only question is, did the hand get on before the tag?
This will be a good look.
It's out.
I think so too.
I thought that was textbook, and I know that they're changing that rule at home plate as far as blocking is concerned, because before you had to have the catcher clean and clear in front of home plate. But they've kind of adjusted that a little bit, realizing that if you do have your toe on that front part of the plate or heel, there is an outside lane to that base runner to dive to. I think they're trying to avoid the body being in front. But once you have that baseball, game on. You can drop the knee, get in front of him, hit the catcher, whatever you want to do, as long as that ball's in possession.
Now looking at it very closely here, and
there's a little bit of a reaction from the crowd who's watching the same thing we were watching on El Grande here at Minute Maid Park.
Watching
Harris is too convinced.
Astros orange-colored glasses.
Don't you always?
Absolutely. Obviously, the call on the field is out. Where's your arrow?
Which one are we looking at?
I'm going to go with number 6.
This one or?
Yep, no.
This one, I see Jose right there.
There you go.
Yeah. Start over. I'll show you another arrow. Boom.
Oh.
Too bad we can't fire our booth cam in there to get a better look. So they can have a better look at us.
Got plenty of help. So taking a long time to look at this one.
I always feel like the longer they look, the more they're going to stick with the call on the field, because they're trying to convince themselves otherwise. And the call on the field is probably the most important thing.
After review, the call of no blocking is confirmed. Also, the call of out is stands. The runner is out. Los Angeles will lose their challenge.
You had me at also. What a play by Jose Altuve.
That really was. It was heads up, because that ball was not going to be hit hard enough to be able to turn the double play on Rengifo. So Altuve made the decision to come home, cut that runner off, and it paid off.
So a huge second out, cutting down the run at the plate. Still work to do here with runners at first and second, and a dangerous Taylor Ward. It has been a good defensive homestand for the Astros. Altuve's made some plays. Jeremy Pena. Seen some good defense from Kyle Tucker in right field. Now there's defensive plays and then defensive plays that directly save runs. That was certainly one of them. It's dotting up a slider on that outside corner.
And that pitch is also more effective because of the fastball's in.
And he goes right back to it with the sinker. 95 miles an hour on the inner half. Just missed on the inside corner. Popped him up. Altuve back, Tucker in. Tucker will have it. Now to retire the side. So Hunter Brown able to navigate through. Angels strand 2 were scoreless.
From the day's first pitch to the night's final out, MLB Network sets the stage for fans every day.
So it'll be interesting to watch what happens here
all season long. See the players who are making a statement.
Hey, let's check out the board, folks.
With live games every week.
Inside the park we go.
Cutting-edge baseball chatter. Plus highlights, analysis, and live look-ins on MLB Tonight. MLB Network. The game is the star.
Christopher Russo is the Mad Dog.
Things are shaping up as far as 2024 is concerned.
And the only thing he loves more than baseball is talking about it.
It's a fun time of the year.
Watch High Heat on MLB Network.
Within baseball, we are part of one team.
We are part of one team.
We are part of one team.
As we focus on mental health and wellness. We're all in this together.
We're all in this together.
We're all in this together.
So let's be kind to each other and ourselves.
It's okay to ask for help.
It's okay to ask for help.
It's okay to ask for help.
The power play is presented by H-E-B. It's been a good homestand, don't you think? Offensively, we're looking back to the first game was May 13th. So in the 9 games, they are leading the league in slugging percentage and home runs. 16 home runs hit. This isn't just one guy doing it. We're seeing it up and down the lineup. Of course, guys have stood out. But it really started, Alex Bregman getting started with that 2 home run game at the start of this homestand. They'd like to continue it for one more game and then on to the road. But great to see this team having such success here at Minute Maid Park.
You know, Julia, it's too, you think about it, it's not just winning. Everybody loves winning, but they've won these games in some exciting fashion on this homestand as well. Couple of extra inning wins, walked it off yesterday. Walked it off with Victor Caratini against the A's in a 4-game sweep.
Bullpen picking up saves, pitching in high leverage situations. Been a lot of fun.
Lots of fireworks being used here as well because there have been a lot of home runs here in this series. Marcio Dubon, one of those who hit home run, 3-run shot on a 3-hit day on Monday. Also scored 3 runs in that game. Didn't play yesterday. Marcio Dubon leads off here in the 3rd inning. Mile in the air. Rengifo coming in, Neto coming in. Neto will call him off. Bring up Victor Caratini, the switch hitter, of course, hitting from the right side. Yainer getting a day off today. We wouldn't have been surprised to see Yainer get maybe a DH day today here, even a day game after catching a night game. Caratini hits this one to right field. Adele going back on this one, and Adele can't make the catch. As Caratini put a charge into it, went off the glove of Adele, hit the fence, and a 1-out double for Victor Caratini.
We've seen Joe Adele in this series make a couple of great plays out there in right field, but this one here, the bullpen wall kind of comes out at him and he starts to feel it. But Caratini hitting this ball well. Just off the tip of the glove as Adele was anticipating contact with that wall. And as soon as it hits that fence, it was extra bases for Victor Caratini.
Well, the Astros looking to take advantage here as it turns over to the top of the order, and Jose Altuve. Jose swings at a changeup, and it's 0-1. Jose grounded out his first at bat. For 5 last night for Jose. Take a look at Rengifo there at third base. Thought about dropping one down.
I didn't play much right field, and I think a lot of it was for this particular play, but I had the misfortune of getting tangled up in that same part of the fence with one Fred McGriff at the plate. And I think Fred McGriff's last triple in the big leagues was because I ran into that wall.
It happens. Well, you know, that's the funny thing about Adele. We've seen Adele, remember Yainer Diaz, the home run he pulled back in the 9th inning of the 9-7 win for the Angels on Monday. But yeah, there's some nooks and crannies and parts of that wall that jut out there. You see at the bullpen. Altuve, a line drive, and could not have been more at Taylor Ward as he makes the catch. He didn't have to move. In his tracks. Hey, customize your own schedule of Astros games with a flex plan today. Whether it's 3, 6, or 15 games, create a package of your choosing and save. Visit astros.com/flex to start building your flex plan now. Kyle Tucker had a bit of a excuse me swing ground out to start his afternoon. Well, you look at the offensive category, and he pretty much leads it in the American League. It's off the plate. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Yesterday, his second multi-home run game in the last 3. His 4th of the season. Season OPS nearly at 1,100. Rattle around. You all right, Julia?
Julia.
I'm good.
You're good.
Gosh.
Incoming.
Coming in hot.
Oh, a kid got it.
Came in, if you want to know, Julia, at 98 miles an hour.
That was a strange ricochet. But happy fan.
There you go.
Gets the ball.
Mile in the air as Rengifo is over, and Rengifo will make the catch. That'll retire the side. 3 innings done here at Minute Maid Park. We're scoreless.
From the day's first pitch to the night's final out, MLB Network sets the stage for fans every day.
So it'll be interesting to watch what happens here.
All season long. See the players who are making a statement.
Hey, let's check out the board, folks.
With live games every week.
Inside the park we go.
Cutting-edge baseball chatter. Plus highlights, analysis, and live look-ins on MLB Tonight. MLB Network. The game is the star.
I've given up on trying to get rid of batting average. There's no beating it.
Brian Kenny's always thinking about baseball, and he's fired up for 2024.
These are the standards by which major leaguers are measured.
Watch the show for the thinking fan, MLB Now, on MLB Network.
This is a beautiful sight right here for Hunter Brown. We talked about him pitching inside with Joe Espada, and here's some evidence on our StatCast 3D powered by Google Cloud. I know these pitches are a little bit off that inside corner, but moving the feet of the right-handed hitter opens up the space right over that outside corner for him to be able to attack with that slider, able to attack with that split. But a good job by Hunter using that fastball to the inside, kind of doing what his manager preached.
And when people talk about, you wonder what they're talking about when they talk about pitch sequencing, that kind of falls into it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. The sequencing, the game planning, saying I've got to establish the inside corner, make them respect that inner third, and once they do, it opens up the outer third to be able to throw some secondary pitches out there and fastballs as well.
Willie Calhoun leading it off here in the 4th inning. Scoreless ball game. Angels no runs on 1 hit. The Astros no runs on 2 hits. The Astros have had 2 doubles that have nearly been caught by Angels outfielders.
Yeah, they got a little close to the wall and kind of alligator armed it. Didn't finish the play, and they end up being a couple of doubles for those 2 hits in this game.
Willie Calhoun tops this one. Singleton will step on the bag. 1 out. We talked about the Astros winners of 10 of their last 13, and it has been a climb in the standings. With Texas losing to Philadelphia yesterday, Astros going to play today 2 games back of the 2nd place Rangers, who are a game under 500 right now. Seattle, a couple of wins at the stadium in New York. Didn't go.
Can we check the strike zone?
Yep. Like that.
Can we check the umpire? There's a good fastball at the top of the zone.
Right there.
Tell you what, you split any one of those lines with the baseball, you should be able to get the call. Oh my gosh, he's wearing Joe Adell out.
Yes, he is. Throw to first. Oof. 2 outs.
That's where, if you're a teammate of Joe Adell, you put a jar of peanut butter in his locker for those jam shots. He wanted no part of that. That just rattled his hands.
Safe.
That hit off the tape. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen that. That hit off the bat rack.
May want to hold on to an ice pack here for the rest of this half inning. Hands are buzzing right now. Here's Matt Theis. Theis walked in the second inning. Theis, the Angels catcher, getting the start here today. 0-2. Well, Hunter Brown has been in control through these first 3 2/3. 0-2 pitch. Another check swing grounder. Altuve will throw him out. Another efficient inning for Hunter Brown. 3.5 done. Scoreless.
Christopher Russo is the Mad Dog.
Things are shaping up as far as 2024 is concerned.
And the only thing he loves more than baseball is talking about it.
It's a fun time of the year.
Watch High Heat on MLB Network.
All rise. Here comes the judge.
Judge is in a league of his own.
Aaron Judge is a special talent, man. I look at him like the best hitter in this generation.
And that one is gone!
See ya!
You come up here and you want to make a great impression. Hit every single at-bat, really help the team.
Amazing performance by Judge.
He is everything that is good about the game of baseball.
Within baseball, we are part of one team.
We are part of one team.
We are part of one team.
As we focus on mental health and wellness. We're all in this together.
We're all in this together.
We're all in this together. So let's be kind to each other and ourselves.
It's okay to ask for help.
It's okay to ask for help.
It's okay to ask for help.
Enjoying a game at Minute Maid Park just got easier with go-ahead entry. This hands-free and free-flow experience is available for all fans. Visit Astros.com/go-ahead to learn more and enroll today. Kevin.
All right, Julia. Jordan Alvarez will be leading it off here in the 4th inning. Jordan, one of the 2 Astro hits. Wednesday afternoon crowd to wrap up this 10-game homestand for the Astros. Jordan takes inside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Astros will leave after this one. An off day tomorrow. A much needed off day in the Bay Area. It's 2-0. They'll start a 7-game road trip. 3 in Oakland. Realize you'll only have 1 more trip to Oakland after this weekend. Then on to Seattle.
It's hard to believe this trip into Oakland is going to be our second to last trip ever into the Oakland Coliseum.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet situation, that's for sure. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Jordan fouls that one off. Great fans. It's a tough ballpark. It's been tough times for the Oakland Athletics. Josh Reddick told me it's the loudest stadium he's ever played in the playoffs.
I believe it.
Postseason.
They show out.
2-2 pitch.
And some of the best personnel, too, working that stadium.
Yep. Good people. They've been there forever.
Yeah, they've dealt with a lot as far as that stadium is concerned, but it's never phased them. They continue to just be joyful to work with.
3-2, swing and a miss. Tyler Anderson with his second strikeout. Astros' upcoming schedule is presented by Verizon. It'll be very similar to what you saw during that 4-game series. The Astros will see Ross Stripling, J.P. Sears, and Aaron Brooks. Verlander against Stripling, Arrighetti against Sears, and then Ronel Blanco will return from the suspension. He'll face Aaron Brooks on Sunday. Memorial Day weekend baseball from Oakland.
Yeah, that's the same 3 guys they faced in the same order right here. So we get to see him a second time.
Astros swept that 4-game series here at Minute Maid Park, really to get this homestand rolling. Bregman flying out in his first at bat. 1 ball and 1 strike to Alex Bregman. 10th of a 10-game homestand. Mile in the air. When it comes down, Neto is there and makes the play. And now a word from Buick GMC.
There are trucks, then there's the truck. The GMC Sierra.
It's been an efficient day for Hunter Brown. It's been an even more efficient day for Tyler Anderson. 42 pitches through 3 2/3.
Yeah, both these bullpens could use some lengthy starts in this game.
We've talked about the Astros. This one fisted over the right side, and that is a foul ball. The heavy use that the Astros have had to go through as far as their bullpen is concerned. But Angels are right there as well. You remember they had a 13-inning game on Saturday. Here's the numbers. Yeah.
Man, that's a lot of pitches.
Yeah, Estevez and Strickland both working the last 2 days. Saw Matt Moore for the first time yesterday. Carson Fulmer, full plate, 26 pitches yesterday.
Yeah, those top 3 guys, 4 outings in the last 7 days. It's quite a bit of work.
No balls and 2 strikes. Tyler Anderson, been their best starter this season for the Angels. It's outside. He had that career year in 2022 when Anderson was with the Dodgers. Went 15-5. That's the only season that he has had an above 500 record. Pena hammers this one to left, and this one is off the top of the wall. They'll say it's in play. Now it's called a home run. Third base umpire James Hoy waited a second, and then he says, let's do it. It bounced off the top of the wall, or hit right at the top of the wall. And it's called a home run for Jeremy Pena.
Well, first off, he smoked it. Did a good job of taking that changeup in and smoking it to left field. The only question is, did it get up over that wall? James Hoy, the crew chief, made the call down the left field line that it was a home run.
This is a crew chief review of the home run.
And all the boundary calls in the stadium get that review. That's why this is a crew chief review. But it looks from that angle that it hit the yellow line and stayed in play, because there is a rail behind that yellow line.
It took the funny angle on the bounce back in as well. So
love how the fans out there are kind of throwing their arms up, getting out of the way of it.
They know.
Wait to see what's happening, let the play unfold.
I would guess a lot of those people probably sit in those seats quite often, so they know how it's handled out there. I think Joe Espada talking about that as well, the way that ball didn't just bounce straight back into the field of play, kind of bounced back in at an angle.
They're replaying it here on El Grande. Not much of a reaction.
Oh, this is one in which, here it is again.
This is a great angle on it. Credit to our camera people for getting a good view of that. And that looks like it just hit the top of the wall and came back. Doesn't look like it skipped back. It's just one bounce. Return to sender.
After review, the call is overturned. The runner will be placed at second base.
Well, Jeremy Pena, everybody's saying, look, no, it was right here. Missed a home run by 2 inches, maybe. A little different angle here.
I think that's the right call.
I do too.
If it would have hit the top, skipped back, hit the rail, and come back, then we probably would have had a different opinion about it.
So the Astros with 3 hits, all 3 doubles. Singleton swings and misses.
Somebody's trying to go out and get that cutter. All 3 of the Astros hits in this game have been doubles. Just haven't been able to drive them in.
And Jeremy Pena continue to swing that hot bat. And John Singleton caught looking his first at bat. One ball and 2 strikes. A 2-out hit could be huge here. Neither one of these teams able to get on the board yet. Scoreless ball game in the bottom of the 4th inning. Just 1 hit for the Angels. He said the 3rd hit for the Astros. It's 2-2. Two-two pitch. Strike 3 called. Well, a 2-base hit from Pena, but he's stranded after 4.
Christopher Russo is the Mad Dog.
Things are shaping up as far as 2024 is concerned.
And the only thing he loves more than baseball is talking about it.
It's a fun time of the year.
Watch High Heat on MLB Network.
It's time for MLB Pitch, Hit, and Run, the official youth skills competition of Major League Baseball. Host a local event and give kids in your community a chance to compete in the Pitch, Hit, and Run finals at the 2024 MLB World Series. Sign up for free at pitchhitrun.com.
All rise. Here comes the judge.
Judge is in a league of his own.
Aaron Judge is a special, special talent, man. I look at him like the best hitter in this generation.
And that one is gone!
See ya! You come up here and you want to make a great impression. Hit every single at-bat, really help the team.
Amazing performance by Judge.
He is everything that is good about the game of baseball.
Houston Astros baseball on Space City Home Network is presented by Rooms to Go. Now's the time to save during the Memorial Day sale. And by Fubo. Stream live Astros games on Space City Home Network with Fubo. Visit fubo.tv to start your free trial. Kevin Eschenfelder, Jeff Blum with you. TK will be back with the team this weekend in Oakland. William Morales down at field level. Ready to go here in the 5th inning. Zach Neto leads it off against Hunter Brown. That 5th inning always big for the starting pitcher. Big today here for Hunter Brown, who's allowed just 1 hit.
He's coming right after some of these right-handers on the inner 3rd. But I agree with you, this 5th inning is big because if he can get through this efficiently and finish off this bottom part of the Angels' order, Sets up nicely to get through that 6th inning as well.
Yeah, 7, 8, and 9 will come up for the Angels. Hunter Brown, that last start against Milwaukee, went 5 innings, but it got sideways for him in that 4th. He gave up a couple of runs on a 2-run home run, but he walked a couple as well. Gave up 3 runs in that inning. But it has been the big inning that has hurt Hunter Brown. So far, so very good here today. Looking to keep it going here in the 5th. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
This is that competitive pitch.
Yep.
Kind of forced Neto to make a decision down there at the bottom part of the zone.
2-2. Neto hit it hard, but hit it foul. Really good afternoon crowd here today at Minute Maid Park. Right at 30,000, 31,000 last night, 30,000 the night before. Not a bad Monday, Tuesday, and a good-looking crowd here on Wednesday afternoon.
Beautiful.
Strike 3 called. Neto knew it.
All those fastballs in set up an opportunity for a slider away, and here it is. Neto couldn't pull the trigger on that one. And Hunter grabs the outside corner for that looking strikeout. That was gorgeous.
Yep, 2nd strikeout of the game for Hunter Brown. Bring up Mickey Moniak. He flied to center field his first AB. Moniak among a couple of big trades coming over from the Philadelphia Phillies.
Trying to get that split over. It's close. It's on 47 fastballs in 66 pitches tonight or this afternoon.
Trust in your stuff.
Oh, it's great. Attack with the heater. You're able to set up some of those other pitches, but he's been getting outs. And I also like, for a young pitcher with power stuff, he's not afraid to pitch to a little bit of contact and use that defense behind him.
Well, Hunter, it has been a struggle without question. Today, though, he's been outstanding. It's the 2nd start in his career against the Angels. Started last May out in Anaheim. 2 balls and 2 strikes. With 4 1/3 in that one. Put up 4 runs on 9 hits. Man. We have really not seen him where he's gotten himself in trouble like a lot of pitchers, no matter how hard you're throwing, is getting too much of the plate. We've really seen him on the edges so far here today.
Yeah, he's done a very good job. Working ahead, commanding the at-bats. Just to give you an idea, that last start, talking about the fastball usage, and overall in the season, he throws it close to 49% of the time. That last start against the Milwaukee Brewers, he threw it 59%.
Three balls and 2 strikes. It's a sign of a guy that, while things are struggling, you got to make adjustments. And so far, they have paid off here today for Hunter Brown. 3-2 pitch to Moniak. 72nd pitch of the day for Hunter Brown. This will be the 9th pitch of the at-bat. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. In the 5th. Have to do it again.
Trying to get rid of Moniak, but he's doing a good job of putting these pitches in places where Moniak can't get the barrel to it.
That's a third walk issued by Hunter Brown. Mickey Moniak makes his way to first base.
This week on Astros Bases Loaded, TK talks to King Tuck about announcing his presence with authority at the plate. Justin Verlander approaches another milestone, and we look back at Julia's big night doing play-by-play, y'all. All that and more on Astros Bases Loaded, presented by CCA Texas after Astros Final Take.
I got to work on getting the pen spike.
Toss.
It's the pen spike.
Yeah. You got to watch out for the stage manager.
It's dangerous up there.
I mean, Julia it's full contact play-by-play.
I was moving a lot. You're right. Couldn't sit still.
It was awesome.
But it was all throughout the game, though, Julia. That's what I was most impressed with. It was the stamina to get through that entire game with that intensity, unrivaled.
Got your cardio.
I slept so good that night.
Moniak at first base. Karen Paris, the 9-hole hitter, he walked his first plate appearance. 1 hit, 3 walks been distributed so far for Hunter Brown. He works here in the 5th inning. Scoreless ball game. There goes a runner, and then foul back. Paris made his major league debut. 2019 second-round pick. He debuted last September as a September call-up. Recalled earlier this month from Salt Lake City. This is a Angels team that's upstairs, decimated by injuries. You know the headliners, but they've got 13 players on the injured list right now. Obviously Mike Trout, Anthony Rendon, Brandon Drury, the headliners. But
yeah, that's a considerable payroll on that IL as well.
It's 3-2.
Hunter's got to regroup right here and try and find a way to get in the zone and get that ground ball.
We're going to make a pitch here to the 9-hole hitter. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Moniak at first base. That one is cranked to left field. Going back is Dubon, and Dubon will watch that one go. First home run for Kyron Paris. He got a 3-2 pitch to hit. He didn't miss it. Angels lead at 2-0.
The 9th hitter again creating havoc in a ball game against the Astros. Hunter Brown came right after him and challenged him. But that was a fastball right down the middle that Kyron got to.
That is his first major league home run for Kyron Paris. Gives his team a 2-0 lead. Now turns it over to the top of the order as Hunter Brown trying to regroup, recalibrate, and limit the damage here in this inning. Shawnuel 1 for 2. After a 3-hit day yesterday, he had a single in the 3rd inning. Just the 2nd hit of the game for the Angels. That one was hit and hit hard. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The Astros 7-2 on this homestand, playing the 10th game of a 10-gamer. Love to come up with a win here in the rubber game of this 3-game series. You really want this one today when you take into consideration the way they lost the game on Monday. Had the 6-1 lead. It was the biggest lead that they had blown since last year. Biggest comeback that the Angels have had since last year against the Astros. Exact same score. Shawnuel to Altuve, and there's 2 away.
Yeah, there's been a lot of losses in that month of April, May turning around for the Astros, but as far as maybe painful losses, that was one that's a little more memorable in recent history. that first game of this series with Framber Valdez on the mound. 5-run lead.
And you get up 6-1 and you think, okay, just put it on cruise control. Then a 7-run inning. All of a sudden that turned around in a big hurry. And Hifo stay in play for Dubon. It does. That'll retire the side, but a 2-run home run has the Angels on top, 2-0.
It takes about 200 steps to make a pair of Tecovas boots. But the steps that matter most are the ones you'll take in yours. With comfort for long days and style for big nights. Any place worth going to is worth going in good boots. So no matter where you're headed, don't go gently. Find your pair at Tecovas.com.
Why pay too much for cable TV when it costs less for Fubo TV? Get all the channels you want. Breaking news and live sports. Entertainment for the whole family. Plus, watch multiple games at once with Multiview. Start watching at FuboTV.com.
The salty air, the golden light, reflections of who you were, who you are, and who you're becoming. Luxury meets performance. Peter Millar.
So that's how they're so productive. They use Fiverr. Look how quickly they find freelancers. So simple.
Yeah, but why are they working in the dark?
Grow your business easily with freelancers. Fiverr.
Time to play Name That Astro, powered by Reliant. 3 clues tripled his pleasure in the early 80s. 1983 record holder, and hook 'em.
We have food at home. Now means something deliciously easy with Home Chef.
HN, tell us who you think it is.
Here's Jake Myers. Myers leading it off. The Astros down 2-0. First major league home run for Kyron Paris. 2-run shot, the difference in the game right now. Jake 11 for 29, nearly 400 on this homestand. Just did get a piece of that when it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, we talked about Tyler Anderson and the fact that the Astros have had some success against him. Faced the Astros here at Minute Maid Park in 2021. He was a Seattle Mariner at the time. The Astros jumped all over him. 6 runs in that one. Then in 2023, as an Angel came in here. That was at Anaheim. 3 innings in that one. Gave up just 1 run. Short outing for him there. He used that 2022 to himself a 3-year deal with the Angels. He had a good year with the Dodgers in 2022, went 15-5. Well, we mentioned how the Astros, top of that order, has had a great deal of success against him, but so far it's been a quiet night here tonight. Jake Myers, maybe that's a start as he gets a leadoff walk.
Would like to see the bottom part of the Astros order fight back after what the bottom third did against Hunter Brown in the top of the 5th inning. The Astros would love to answer.
First 2 games of this series, bottom third of the order has done some damage for the Astros. Mauricio Dubon swings and misses. It's 0-1. Mauricio popped out to shortstop his first at bat. Always hear about the numbers with runners in scoring position. He's also a .375 hitter with runners on. 55-foot changeup that time from Tyler Anderson. 2 runs on just 2 hits for the Angels. No runs on just 3 hits for the Astros. That is down for a base hit. Should be extra bases. Dubon heads for second. Jake Myers, he's waved around. Here's a throw to the plate. Myers is safe. Throw to third. And Dubon is out at third base. But an RBI double for Mauricio Dubon, and the Astros are on the board.
Got a little bit greedy on that one, trying to extend it as he saw that throw going home, but a good job staying back on the changeup enough to hook that into the left field corner. We kind of lose sight of it here in the booth down there, but we were watching Gary Pettis, and he was waving Jake Myers immediately as Taylor Ward was trying to dig that out of the corner. And Jake Myers moving well, seeing that arm rotating. Sent him home, scored easy.
Victor Caratini on the ground, backhanded by Neto. High throw, and he got him. Good job by Nolan Shaunawell to get his foot back on the bag, and just in time to beat Victor Caratini for the ground out.
And that ball took off. Shaunawell did a great job of getting up there and grabbing that.
They're going to go out and look at Zach Neto. He had to field that one on the backhand, and Ron Washington, sports medicine staff out there as well. I think he's going to come out of this game.
Oh, wow. Goes to the backhand side on our match from Supermo. Got the feet planted. But the throw obviously well above Shaunawell. Not sure.
Lower back maybe?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. Looks like what you're going to do is they'll move Paris to shortstop. Let's see. So the day is done for Zach Neto. And now a word from Fubo.
Space City Home Network is now streaming on Fubo. Try free at FuboTV.com.
It looks like Luis Guillorme will go in and play second base, and he'll bat in that 7 spot. Paris will move from second base to shortstop. Never really saw him until he had gotten done with the throw. Didn't really see him pull up until the very end.
I was waiting to see him shake his arm or grab at something, but just really hard to tell what was wrong with him, because it could have been any number of things.
Sure. It makes you feel like maybe it could be something with that lower back not being able to finish that throw and leaving it up like that. So Guillorme has been at second base. First pitch swinging for Jose Altuve. And Moniak will make the play in left center field. That'll retire the side, but the Astros get on the board thanks to Mauricio Dubon's RBI double.
All rise. Here comes the Judge.
Judge is in a league of his own.
Aaron Judge is a special, special talent, man. I look at him like the best hitter in this generation.
And that one is gone!
See ya! You come up here and you want to make a great impression. Hit every single at bat, really help the team.
Amazing performance by Judge.
He is everything that is good about the game of baseball.
The power of baseball goes beyond the field.
It starts with kindness, reaching out a helping hand. Even the smallest gestures mean the world to a lot of people.
Stand up to cancer.
Together.
Together. Together.
Together.
All the big hits, all the great grabs, and all the swagger. Relive the day's biggest plays all in one lightning-fast hour.
What a show!
Quick Pitch. Late nights and early mornings, only on MLB Network.
Buddies Club, presented by HEB today. For just $40 plus taxes and fees, Buddies Club members receive an exclusive jersey, hat, drawstring backpack, lanyard, and 4 tickets to an Astros game. Visit astros.com/buddies to sign up today. Kevin.
All right, Julia, here we go into the 6th inning. Hunter Brown starts this inning with 86 pitches. With the 2-run home run in the 5th. I'd love to get at least 6 innings out of him as he faces Taylor Ward to start the 6th, and a wave and a miss from Taylor Ward.
Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of work from Hunter Brown, but he does have, it looks like, Parker Mashinsky getting loose in that bullpen to try and back him up in case anything gets a little wild with Hunter Brown. There's a look at Parker. High pitch count this season for Hunter is 97 back on April 30th.
There's a line drive snared by John Singleton, and there's one away.
That's going to help.
Yes, sir.
There's a usage out there in the bullpen. We talked about Josh Hader being used for a couple of innings, 31 pitches, but I would imagine if it's a save opportunity, he'd be able to step up. I think Ryan Presley might be down, coming back and pitching back-to-back days. Brian Abreu and Taylor Scott have been used a bunch in the last 5 days.
There's a bouncer. Bregman has to come on. 2 outs.
One pitch, one out. That's nice. Time now to figure out who that Astro is. Powered by Reliant. We gave you 3 clues. Tripled his pleasure in the early 80s. 1983 record holder. Hook 'em. Who is that Astro powered by Reliant? Dickie Thon. How about that? Led National League shortstops in 1983 with 20 bombs.
It was something.
He was a unique
Yes, he was.
athlete.
Good guy, too.
I've heard nothing but wonderful things about Dickie Thon.
When in the 80s, when he had his injury, he was going to college, and we got to be friends just having lunch. Nobody knew who he was. I did. Got to be friends while he was out of baseball for a little while. Really good man. Swing and a miss.
Pretty cool.
Two balls and 1 strike to Joe Adell. It took Hunter Brown just 4 pitches to get the first 2 outs in this inning. Count goes 2-2 on Adell.
Pretty good fastball to hit, but I think Joe Adell might be a little shell-shocked after that last at bat.
Hands might still be ringing from the 2nd inning. It's upstairs. Big pitch here, 3-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Well, he needed an efficient inning, and he got it. A 10-pitch 6th inning.
Within baseball, we are part of one team.
We are part of one team. We are part of one team.
As we focus on mental health and wellness.
We're all in this together.
We're all in this together.
We're all in this together.
So let's be kind to each other and ourselves.
It's okay to ask for help.
It's okay to ask for help.
It's okay to ask for help.
It is here, ladies and gentlemen. The boys of summer are back. Baseball is just seconds away. And a high fly ball to deep right field.
There's something to talk about 24/7. How did that one feel?
I've
given up on trying to get rid of batting average. There's no beating it.
Brian Kenny's always thinking about baseball, and he's fired up for 2024.
These are the standards by which major leaguers are measured.
Watch the show for the thinking fan, MLB Now, on MLB Network.
Legends of the Game is presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield. If you're an Astros fan, no one will ever forget the 1994 season of Jeff Bagwell, that 1201 OPS in 1994 is the only Astro to lead the league in on-base plus slugging. Man, that was amazing. The MVP season. Slugging percentage, 750.
That'd be a good OPS.
116 runs batted in, led Major League Baseball, and he played 110 games. That was an amazing season. That and Altuve's 2017. Two best seasons I've ever seen of any Astro. Because they are the two best anybody's ever seen. Kyle Tucker putting together a fantastic start to 2024. An OPS of 206. Put it in perspective.
OPS plus, yeah.
OPS plus, I beg your pardon. On the ground, that's foul. But that's for this, 50 games, this playing game 50. To put it in perspective, Baggy's OPS plus from that season was 213.
Yeah, they're projecting. I think that was projected at 206 if you kind of space that out at his current pace. Be right up there with some of the Bagwell numbers. Just amazing to be able to keep pace and do that.
And he pull over and he'll make the grab. Well, first out of the 6th inning. The Astros trailing this one 2-1. Bring up Yordan Alvarez. Yordan hit that ball around the out-of-town scoreboard that Taylor Ward short-armed a little bit, turned into a two-base hit. But Yordan has put together some really good at-bats. Had a couple of hits yesterday, including that home run. A couple of hits the day before. Doubled on Sunday as well. It's 1-1. Angels with a 2-run home run from Kyron Paris in the 5th inning. Got them on the board. The Astros answered back. Mauricio Dubon's RBI double in the 5th. It's 2-1 here. Two balls and 2 strikes to Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a miss, and he got him upstairs. Got him with the fastball up at the top of the zone. There's 2 away.
Gear up for the 2024 season at the Astros team store. Shop the latest hats, shirts, jerseys, and commemorative items today. Visit astros.com/team store for store hours and information.
Alex Bregman takes strike 1. Alex 0 for 2. The ball in the air a couple of times. Hard line drive at the left fielder. His first at bat and popped out. It's 1-1. Astros down a run in the 6th. Former first-round pick of the Rockies in 2011. Tyler Anderson pitched at the University of Oregon. Seen a couple of Pac-12 pitchers in this series.
Oh, a little Nestor Cortez.
Yeah, how about that? Popped up on the infield. Paris is over, and Paris will make the catch. That'll retire the side. 1-2-3. The Astros go in the 6th. Go to the 7th inning. It's 2-1.
The National League Rookie of the Year is Corbin Carroll.
This dude is an absolute beast.
He's got every tool. He's got the power tool.
Carroll has hit another one.
Runs like the wind.
There goes Corbin. Go, Corbin, go.
He plays D.
Oh, he's got his signature play, that sliding grab.
Pound for pound, maybe the strongest player in the league.
It's been an incredible ride.
All the big hits, all the great grabs, and all the swagger. Relive the day's biggest plays all in one lightning-fast hour.
What a show!
Quick Pitch. Late nights and early mornings, only on MLB Network.
Leaders are presented by Houston Methodist. Good to see the Astros turn things around with that bullpen in the month of May. Now they're amongst the best. You see a couple of teams on here and leading the way in their division or playing up there in their division. Cleveland Guardians still playing good baseball, but look at the Astros with their 2.29 ERA this month, and that's really not just one guy getting it together. It was several guys starting to pitch better and feel better, look better, getting better results. Definitely helped put the Astros in better position to win some ball games. Blemmer, new pitcher.
Yeah, we're getting into that bullpen that you're talking about, Julia. Put up good numbers in May, and I think she's exactly right in saying that it's been everybody in that bullpen, because we've seen so many different situations where they've had to kind of step up and give the Astros some innings. 5 games, 7 innings for Parker Mashinsky. His whip at 1.43.
Parker pitched the 9th inning in the 9-7 loss on Monday. Allowed a hit, threw just 10 pitches in that game. Mashinsky worked a couple of innings. He got 6 outs on Saturday, threw 23 pitches in that game, as he worked 2 perfect innings. Matchup against the Brewers. Back-to-back lefties facing Parker Mashinsky as well. Matt Thaiss leading it off. He's 0 for 1. He walked. First base run of the day when he walked in the 2nd inning. Good day today for Hunter Brown. Best start of the season for him. This one in the air. Pena back. Jake Myers in. Myers will call him off, make the play.
Well, it's good to see Hunter give some length to Joe Espada. Try and use that bullpen a little bit differently, but now he needs that bullpen to keep this game right where it's at so the Astros can find an answer for Taylor Anderson, who's been very efficient and very effective.
Taylor Anderson has thrown 73 pitches through 6 innings. Luis Guillorme, who came in as that replacement when Zach Neto left. Still no word on what that injury was to Neto. Routine backhanded play. Guillorme had a couple of hits in the game last night. Single and a double. Guillorme fouls this one back. Guillorme traded over from the Atlanta Braves here in May. Second trip into Minute Maid Park for his 2nd team. Parker Mashinsky Would love to get multiple innings from him, see if he can give you a 6th and a 7th inning. But first things first, 2-1 pitch with 1 out to Guillorme. It's 2-2. Second stint for Parker with the big club this season. There's a base hit right back up the middle. So Guillorme, a 1-out base runner. Hey, get ready for the game with Astros on deck. An additional half hour of pregame coverage presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Catch it Friday at 7:30 before Astros pregame, only on Space City Home Network. Lauren Callender and Josh Reddick will be with you this weekend. No balls and a strike to Mickey Moniak. Moniak walked in the 5th, and he scored in front of Kyron Paris's first major league home run. That has been the offense today for the Angels, who have just 2 runs on 3 hits. This one to left field. Bond has that one. There's 2 away. Well, you would like to get into that Angels bullpen, but that's going to take some work, as efficient as Tyler Anderson has been. It's 0-1 to Paris.
Like the early breaking ball. Paris ready to swing at another fastball.
Exactly, especially the guy coming in swing mode after his first major league home run.
Feeling pretty good about himself.
Brzezinski works ahead. No balls and 2 strikes. Angels won the opener this series 9-7. The Astros had to come from behind 3 different times in last night's game to win 6-5 in 10 innings. On the ground, Pena goes the short route, and that'll retire the side. 7th inning stretch time here in downtown Houston. Angels leading the Astros 2-1.
Christopher Russo is the Mad Dog.
Things are shaping up as far as 2024 is concerned.
And the only thing he loves more than baseball is talking about it.
It's a fun time of the year.
Watch High Heat on MLB Network.
From the day's first pitch to the night's final out, MLB Network sets the stage for fans every day.
So it'll be interesting to watch what happens here.
All season long. See the players who are making a statement.
Hey, let's check out the board, folks.
With live games every week.
Inside the park we go.
Cutting-edge baseball chatter. Plus highlights, analysis, and live look-ins on MLB Tonight. MLB Network. The game is the star.
It's time for MLB Pitch, Hit, and Run, the official youth skills competition of Major League Baseball. Host a local event and give kids in your community a chance to compete in the Pitch, Hit, and Run finals at the 2024 MLB World Series. Sign up for free at pitchhitrun.com.
Time to get out and play, brought to you by Toyota. 3 career walk-offs from Jeremy Pena. That one off Jason Romano and the Toronto Blue Jays. This one off the Angels, much to the delight of Jose Altuve. And how about another one against the Angels last night? Got a fastball up, shot a laser into right field and walked it off. Jeremy Pena, 3 career walk-offs.
Yeah, leads off here in the 7th inning and swings over a changeup. It snowballs in 1 strike. 73 pitches. That was the 74th pitch of the game for Tyler Anderson. He has now pitched into the 7th inning and 7 of his 10 starts. Ball up the middle. Guillorme is there. Guillorme will throw him out. There's 1 away. John Singleton has had a rough day of it. He has yet to be able to solve Tyler Anderson.
Cutters away. A lot of tough decisions. Been unable to pull the trigger on a couple of at-bats. Going down looking twice. Once on the cutter, once on the fastball.
Tops this one on the right side. 3-1 put out, 2 outs. And now a word from Reliant.
Reliant, official energy provider of the Houston Astros.
Well, Jake scored the only run of the game for the Astros. Jake Myers walked and scored from first base on the double by Mauricio Dubon. Dubon would be thrown out at third. But Jake puts a charge into this one, and this one off the wall. Bouncing back, he'll put on the brakes. Thought about going for 2. Hit that one if it's possible. Hit it too hard. Jake Myers continues to be locked in.
Yeah, Taylor Ward got a beautiful kick off that manual scoreboard. Jake hitting it over his head, hoping for extra bases, but that kick off the manual scoreboard was perfect. Right back to Taylor Ward to get the ball back in quickly and keep him at first base.
That's a coin flip. You don't know if it's going to hit soft, going to ricochet back. Jake Myers gets back. Well, Myers, a couple of stolen bases. He's been caught once. Dubon's driven in the Astros run today. It's 2-1, Angels on top. Myers fakes it, goes back to first as he gets back in with a head first slide. Took a couple of steps towards second base.
Looked like Jake had a pretty good jump too.
I thought so too.
Going on that first move. What I mean by that first move is when you go first move on a lefty, it's as soon as they raise that right foot.
Mauricio Dubon with a base hit. Now runners at first and second with 2 outs. Ball gets away. Myers will go to third base, and he'll make it. That'll be an error. Going to be charged to Taylor Ward.
That's huge. That tying run moves up 90 feet.
Is that right?
Get a little bit closer here with 2 outs, but Dubon putting another good swing on Anderson as he gets that base hit. Taylor Ward, a little bit of an adventure out there.
Well, he whipped on the fly ball with Jordan in the first inning. That one, I don't know if he got a bad hop or just took his eye off of it. And good base running, too, keeping your head up for Jake Myers.
Well, that's a good idea to keep your eye on the ball.
Sounds easier said than is always done, though. So now runners at the corners. This is the thing that you think about Tyler Anderson. Not only has he thrown just a few pitches, been very efficient as far as the pitch count, but really hasn't thrown any high stress pitches in this game.
Nope.
Victor Caratini. He has one of the Astros' 6 hits. He doubled in the third inning with runners at the corners and 2 outs. Oh, man, Caratini fouling that one off his front foot, I believe.
A man down, that got him good.
Well, as tough as catchers are, when they get stunned for a second, you know it's painful.
Never seem to walk it off a little bit quicker than some guys.
They're used to the pain.
And that shin guard a little bit smaller than the one he's normally working with.
Caratini on the ground. Should be easy, and it is, and that'll retire the side. So the Astros get a couple of base runners, but they strand a pair. Go to the 8th. It's 2-1 Angels.
Christopher Russo is the Mad Dog.
Things are shaping up as far as 2024 is concerned.
And the only thing he loves more than baseball is talking about it.
It's a fun time of the year.
Watch High Heat on MLB Network.
From the day's first pitch to the night's final out, MLB Network sets the stage for fans every day.
So it'll be interesting to watch what happens here.
All season long. See the players who are making a statement.
Hey, let's check out the board, folks.
With live games every week.
Inside the park we go.
Cutting-edge baseball chatter. Plus highlights, analysis, and live look-ins on MLB Tonight. MLB Network. The game is the star.
The power of baseball goes beyond the field.
It starts with kindness, reaching out a helping hand. Even the smallest gestures mean the world to a lot of people.
Stand up to cancer.
Together.
Together. Together.
Together.
Defensive play of the game is driven by defender. Jose Altuve making a decision early on a slowly hit ground ball to go home and cut off the runner, and does. Got behind that, threw a strike to Caratini, who was in beautiful position to make the catch and tag on Kyron Paris to cut that runner down, much to the delight of everybody in that dugout, including his former infield coach, now manager, Joe Espada.
Kept the game scoreless at the time, and now we go to the 8th inning, and here's Seth Martinez. Martinez become the 3rd pitcher of the day for the Astros.
Seen a lot of Seth making his 22nd appearance. Good numbers on the season. 2.30 is his ERA overall. Threw a perfect inning on Monday night against these Angels.
15 pitches in that game. Seanwell fouls that one back. Seanwell 1 for 3 tonight. The single in the 3rd inning. Angels with just 3 hits. But one of those hits, a 2-run home run. Well, the story for the Angels here today has been the starting pitching of Tyler Anderson. Anderson just 81 pitches as Matt Moore begins to warm up in the Angels bullpen. On the Astros, I'll try anybody other than what we have seen from Tyler Anderson here today.
No, he's just done a phenomenal job of keeping him off balance. Cutters, change-ups. That's pretty much about it. Maybe a couple of fastballs every now and then.
And he just finished an 8-pitch 7th inning. He had an 18-pitch 4th inning, and that's the most he's thrown in an inning so far. 11, 10, 12, 10, 12, 8.
Bullpen moving around.
That's Matt Moore. Hunter Brown started for the Astros with 6 innings. Just did miss inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Or did it? Three balls and 2 strikes. Hunter Brown, best start so far. 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, both earned on just 2 hits. The home run, really the only damage. Seanwell to left, over is Dubon, and he'll make the grab. Hunter threw 96 pitches, 56 for strikes. Parker Mashinsky came in, worked a perfect, solid 6th inning. Gave up a hit in that 6th inning. Seth Martinez working here in the 8th. I said 7th inning, I should say. Luis Rengifo's 0 for 3. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Astros leaving out on a 7-game road trip, a day off tomorrow. Did not swing. 2 balls and a strike to Luis Rengifo. Able to keep him in check so far this game. Rengifo coming off the injured list on Friday. Fouled back, it's 2-2. Rengifo hit the 2-run home run yesterday. Drove in 3 of the Angels' 5 runs in the Astros' 6-5 win.
The Angels have been living on that on the home run. They've now hit 41 home run in 41 games.
That's the most in the major leagues. Most games to hit a home run in. They had 4 in the opener of this series. 3 in the 5th inning, including a couple of 3-run home runs in that 5th inning. Count goes full. Top of the order up here for the Angels is Sean Noel flied out. This is the 2-hole hitter Rengifo, and Rengifo takes off the plate in a 1-out walk. We'll stream every out-of-market game live or on demand. Blackout and other restrictions do apply. Visit MLB.tv for details. So Rengifo at first base with a 1-out walk brings up Taylor Ward. Bouncer at Altuve. He'll tag for 1. Throw to first, double play. Astros needed that one in a...
Christopher Russo is the Mad Dog.
Things are shaping up as far as 2024 is concerned.
And the only thing he loves more than baseball is talking about it.
It's a fun time of the year.
Watch High Heat on MLB Network.
The National League Rookie of the Year is Corbin Carroll.
This dude is an absolute beast.
He's got every tool. He's got the power tool.
Carroll has hit another one.
Runs like the wind.
There goes Corbin. Go, Corbin, go.
He plays D.
Oh, he's got it. His signature play, that sliding grab.
Pound for pound, maybe the strongest player in the league. It's been an incredible ride.
Want to put your baseball skills to the test? Then get ready to show your stuff with MLB Pitch, Hit, and Run. The official youth skills competition of Major League Baseball. Sign up for free for a chance to play your way to the Pitch, Hit, and Run finals at the 2024 World Series. Visit pitchhitrun.com today.
Well, time to reveal the winner of our Chevy Stroh poll. I wanted to know which aspect of the Astros may turn around. Will be the biggest key to success carrying it on through. You guys voted in, and 53% believe it is the back half of that bullpen with Abreu, Ryan Presley, and Josh Hader as Brian Abreu begins to warm up in the Astros bullpen. As we go to the 8th inning, and the starter still on the mound, Tyler Anderson. This will be the 4th time through the order. Now Anderson, we talked about, has pitched into the 7th inning in now 7 of his 10 starts this season, but he has only faced one hitter 4 times in a game so far this year. That was Andrew McCutchen, who doubled off of him. That's 1-1 to Jose Altuve.
This might be his last hitter of the ball game.
Matt Moore warming up in the bullpen, the left-hander. Altuve on the ground. Rengifo is there, and he'll throw across, and there's 1 out.
With no base runners on it, looks like they're going to extend him against Kyle Tucker. Worst case scenario is tie ball game, I guess.
Now through 7 1/3, he's only thrown 84 pitches. Facing Kyle Tucker, who's 0 for 3. Tucker takes strike 1.
Shiner spotlight, ball's on. Kyle Tucker doing great things at the plate this year. How about projected WAR numbers? This is incredible. 11.3. He would end up being above Bobby Witt Jr. and Shohei Ohtani. And you got to remember, this number will take into some of the defensive aspects. So everything going Kyle Tucker's this way, being a full player or win better than Bobby Witt Jr.
2 balls and a strike. They ask for the appeal. Palms down, says third base umpire James Hoy. So Tucker ahead in the count. Tucker tied it last night with a late inning home run. This time fouls it back. He homered in the 7th inning to tie the game at 5. The Astros would go on to win it 6-5 in 10. Three balls and 2 strikes.
Been a pretty even mix all game from Anderson. It's been cutter 25% of the time, fastball right around 27% of the 37% of the time, and then changeup 30%. That's why you're seeing some of these indecisive swings from the Astros, trying to get that foot down and time them up. (61 of 90 pitches in the zone).
3-2 pitch to Kyle Tucker. Tying run is aboard. Tucker with his 41st walk. And here comes Ron Washington. Talking about that 4th time through the order, as good as Tyler Anderson has been.
If he talks his way to stay in this ball game, Ron Washington respecting the veteran, having the conversation. Also got to ask Matt Thaiss what he thinks as well. Looks like Wash might stay with him.
Showing faith in his veteran.
That for Kyle Tucker, 41 walks, 36 strikeouts. That ratio at 1.11 walks, 2 strikeouts. Leads all of Major League Baseball. That's an impressive number, but Yordan with a chance to do some damage here and put the Astros ahead potentially.
Alvarez 1 for 3. Throw over.
One disengagement out of the way.
Tucker perfect in 9 steal attempts. Strike 1 to Yordan Alvarez. Astros down a run in the 8th. Oh, 1 pitch hit hard. Yorme has it. He'll throw to first. And there's 2 away. Gets the runner into scoring position, but there's 2 outs. Pretty good layout there by Guillorme to get to that one.
Well, he made a good play on that position, just a couple of steps away from it, is able to lay out and make that play. Getting at least 1 out on that hot smash off the bat of Yordan Alvarez.
He doesn't get to that. Tying run is at third base with less than 2 outs. Instead, Tucker in scoring position at second. Bregman, first pitch swinging. It's no balls and a strike. Alex 0 for 3. Hit the ball in the air all 3 times. We have had late inning drama in each one of these 3 games. Astros with a tying run at second base here in the 8th. Bregman hammers this one to left, coming on Ward, and he'll make the catch. Ball was hit hard, but the line drive play made by Taylor Ward, and that'll retire the side. We go to the 9th inning. Angels leading the Astros 2-1.
Live games every week.
Inside the park we go.
Cutting-edge baseball chatter. Plus highlights, analysis, and live look-ins on MLB Tonight. MLB Network. The game is the star.
Want to put your baseball skills to the test? Then get ready to show your stuff with MLB Pitch, Hit, and Run. The official youth skills competition of Major League Baseball. Sign up for free for a chance to play your way to the Pitch, Hit, and Run finals at the 2024 World Series. Visit pitchhitrun.com today.
The National League Rookie of the Year is Corbin Carroll.
This dude is an absolute beast.
He's got every tool. He's got the power tool.
Carroll has hit another one.
Runs like the wind.
There goes Corbin. Go, Corbin, go.
He plays D.
Oh, he's got it. His signature play, that sliding grab.
Pound for pound, maybe the strongest player in the league. It's been an incredible ride.
Our best in Texas power pitcher is driven by Ford. Josh Hader, number 71, coming in with the fuel. He's been pitching very well in this month of May. And in 7 games, he's pitched in 9 1/3 innings, extending himself a little bit. But he has a sub-1 ERA. How about that opponent batting average? 0.67 against him and 14 strikeouts in 9 1/3. Getting back to that swing and miss ability for Josh Hader, doing a great job in this month of May.
Here is Brian Abreu coming into work here in the 9th inning. As Astros with some work to do. It's 2-1, Angels on top. Abreu looking to keep it right here as he faces Willie Calhoun, who's 0 for 3. Abreu. Last pitch, well, pitched last night, gave up that solo home run to Kevin Pillar in the 7th inning. Abreu threw 20 pitches last night. Good slider there as he gets Willie Calhoun, and there's one away in the 9th.
It's a good wipeout slider. Good break down and in. It's exactly where you want it.
16 appearances, the last 16 appearances basically since the middle of April. Abreu with an ERA of about 1.5. Bit of a flinch there. It's no balls and a strike to Joe Adell. The Angels got all of their runs on a Kyron Paris 9-hole hitter. Imagine that, right? 2-run home run. That was in the 5th inning after a Moniak walk. Paris with a 2-run shot. It's been the offense here today. Just 2 runs on 3 hits for the Angels. 1 run on 6 hits for the Astros. Caught the outside corner. Ball to 2 strikes. Well, the Angels, if they can hold on here, they will be looking to win their 3rd straight road series. That is the first time they will have done that in the same season since 2019. Strike 3 called.
The top of the zone under MD Anderson strike zone. That spin catching plenty of that upper edge. 2nd strikeout of the inning on that slider.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the 9th for Brian Abreu. Left-handed hitting Matt Thaiss. And Thaiss to left center, long run. And Jake Myers able to run it down. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Jeremy Pena, John Singleton, Jake Myers due up for the Astros.
Cash in on the basketball action with Prize Picks. Pick more or less on 2 or more players for a shot to win up to 100 times your cash. Playoff time is your time. Squad up with the millions of Prize Picks members across the country who are turning up for every big moment. Use code TV during the playoffs for a first deposit match up to $100. Prize Picks, America's #1 fantasy sports app.
Abuelita, my father, my whole family, and Grand Canyon University made me the man I am today. Hi, Tia. I think I'm gonna do Grand Canyon University's online program and get my master's degree.
Trata de llevar a tu familia en el corazón y lograrás lo que tú quieres. Estoy muy orgullosa de ti.
I have an announcement soon, so I'm going to get my master's degree online at Grand Canyon University.
Find your purpose at GCU.
With the Game Time app, I paid 60% less than this guy.
What?
And it's not just sports tickets. It's also concerts. Performances, too!
Oh, come on!
Download Game Time. Last-minute tickets, lowest price, guaranteed.
Houston Astros baseball on Space City Home Network is presented by Champion Energy. Switch to Champion Energy for no surprise charges and no hidden fees. Champion, it's time for some new energy. And by the Texas Department of Transportation, wearing your seatbelt in a pickup increases your chances of surviving a serious crash by 60%. Click it or ticket. Bottom of the 9th inning here at Minute Maid Park. The Astros down 2-1. As Tyler Anderson is out, Luis Garcia is in.
See, he's looking to pick up his 3rd save. We talked about Carlos Estevez pitching lengthy outings in the last couple of times out there for the Angels, eventually getting beat last night. But on this season, Garcia has a 1.23 whip and that 5.31 ERA. Veteran's been in the league since 2013.
Luis Garcia. That's an outside corner. It's no balls and 2 strikes to Jeremy Pena. Well, Garcia's given up a run in 4 of his last 5 outings. Where's this pitch?
May have clipped the zone, but everybody in that Astros dugout thinking it was low.
Oh, 2 pitch. Able to hold up. Well, Jeremy, of course, winning it last night on that 10th inning single. Proved to be the game winner, his 3rd walk-off hit of his career. There's a swing and a miss, and there's 1 out of the 9th inning.
Still good velocity out of that right arm. 98-mile-an-hour sinker down and in.
And Garcia, veteran, 37 years old. Brings up John Singleton. Singleton, a pair of strikeouts. He's 0 for 3. Sweeper, and it's no balls and a strike. Oh, and 2. Garcia, first too many his face. He's gotten in the ahead of the count. No balls and 2 strikes. That one with a split right on the black of the paint. 1 and 2. Didn't go. 2 balls and 2 strikes to John Singleton. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The Astros are down to their final out.
It's time for the Miller Lite moment. Only run scored in this game for the Astros came off the bat of Mauricio Dubon, pulling a changeup into that left center or left field corner. Jake Myers coming all the way around from first to score that first run. Not much else going on for the Astros in this ball game as they look to try and have some 2-out lightning here late.
But once again, working ahead in the count as Luis Garcia had 0-1. Well, the story to this game today was Tyler Anderson so far. 8 brilliant innings for the Angels. It's no balls and 2 strikes. And to put it in perspective, the top 4 in the Astros order in their career against Anderson coming into this game, 19 for 39 with 5 home runs. He held the top 4 hitters in the Astros order to 1 for 15 tonight. And that one hit was play that Taylor Ward probably should have made in left field. 0-2 pitch on the ground. And that'll do it. And the Angels win their 3rd straight road series. They come in and take 2 out of 3 from the Astros as the Astros wrap up the homestand with a 7-3 record. 2-1 the final score as Los Angeles beats Houston to take the series. Stick around. The Astros postgame presented by Whataburger is coming up.